And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. I hope you're all well. Well, we've got a huge announcement, an urgent call, it's being said, from Tommy Robinson ahead of September 13th. As always, guys, we are going to be watching and reacting to this massive announcement, whilst also giving our thoughts and opinions on it. Tommy Robinson, actually, of course, again yesterday, came out and sort of provided an update with himself. This is not the announcement, but this was yesterday, of course, but he was saying that his charges had been dropped, which has been good, and then he's been left in the dark a little bit with regard to the whole assault thing or self-defense thing in St Pancras Station. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. Something that probably leaves more questions than answers, even for himself. He doesn't really understand what the whole thing was with the forensic tents and all of those kind of things. But most importantly, it's good that there is no charges out for him, and that, of course, he is going to be available for the big event on the 13th of September. Now, it's been dubbed as the biggest free speech event ever, and to be fair, I've kind of been following these protests and things that Tommy Robinson organises over the last few years, and they get bigger and bigger every single time, and the anticipation ahead of this one is big. It does feel like something's happened. It feels like something's shifting within the UK. Well, let's have a little look at what he has said ahead, of course, ahead of September 13th. But first, before we do get into it, guys, as always, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more British content. Let's have a watch.
This is an important message. If you are attending London on the 13th of September in a large group, with friends, with family, please sit each one of them down. Make sure everyone watches this video. What are we expecting in London? How important is the 13th of September? Let me tell you, the entire world is going to be watching us in London. I remember saying for years when I watched the demonstrations in Ireland and other cities, and I felt jealous. And I thought, why isn't this happening in Britain? Well, now it's happening in Britain. We're about to inspire the entire Western world about what resistance is about. We are coming together in the Great British Revolt on the 13th of September. How important is it that we remain peaceful? This is the point. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Do you want to undo everything? Like that, it can be undone, okay? Do you want to give? You see all the politicians, all the media, all those people moaning about British flags and St George's flags, all of them calling us far right, calling us hooligans. Do you want to hand it to them on the plate? You know what will hand it to them on the plate? If you bring aggression in any way, if you drink too much alcohol, okay? This is serious. This is about our country's future. It's about the safety of our daughters. It's not a joke, it's not a game, okay? We have built up everything for the 13th of September. Every moment of every hardship, of every fall, of Lucy Connolly, of Peter Lynch, of everything that's happened, it's leading us to the 13th of September. It's not a time for riots. It's not a time for violence. It's a time where you come and you stand proudly for your country. Now, what can we expect? Will there be provocation? Will there be infiltrators? We have a strict rule: no face coverings. If you can't come without showing your face, do not come. If you come and wear a balaclava, you'll be treated as an infiltrator to our movement. Because the police and undercover agents would wear balaclavas. They would disguise their identity in order to provoke violence. So we have a simple rule: do not come. And we, our security and our movement of people, and you, the public, need to make sure you tell anyone that covers their face. Remove that now. You're not welcome on the streets with us if you're covering your face, okay? That's a strict rule. We do not want it. Now, what happens if we are provoked? What happens if, unfortunately, some imposters manage to get inside of our sterile area? We have an area, and remember, we've worked well with the police for the last 4 of our events. No trouble, no arrests, no violence. I have to hand it to the Met Police. They've done everything they said they would do, and as have we. Now, can we guarantee it 100%? Of course we can't, okay? But we take it at face value. We've worked with them. I don't think you understand the effort that's going in behind the scenes to make this a fabulous festival, celebration of identity, atmosphere, and fun for everyone that's coming. So please, this is just an imperative message and an important message. We have to control ourselves. I understand how angry you are. I understand the level of anger across the UK. I get it. But as I said, do not give them the weapon. Do not load the gun for the media to fire at us the next day. Do not load the gun for those quisling politicians in Parliament to fire the next day. Every single one of them are traitors in Parliament. We're going to unite this country like they will have nightmares about what they see. The last thing they want is unity across Britain. Well, we're going to unify Britain, but we're going to do it in a peaceful, joyful, joyous way. This is an important day. I think it's going to be remembered as one of the most important dates for our generation in our country. It's the day that the silent majority refuse to be silent any longer. Enough is enough. We've watched our culture disappear. We've watched our children be raped across the country. And we watch all of this while the people who are meant to represent us in Parliament call us far-right racist thugs, whilst they facilitate and accommodate the destruction of our people and our country. Help us send a legitimate message to the entire world that the British lion is awake and it is silent no more. People have spoke for years, when the British wake up, when the British wake up. That's happened. It's happening. Do you know how exciting it is to see? Do you know you see this tidal wave of patriotism sweeping across Britain? They can't stop it. It's not going away. It's just starting. But it's imperative that you do not give them what they want, okay? Do not let us down on September the 13th. You're letting your family down, you're letting your country down if you misbehave and bring any aggression on the streets of London with us that day. We want to show respect to the police. We want to show respect, and some people will be upset hearing that because of the way they've been treated. They were treated that way due to political policing from the hierarchy. Trust me, the average police officer supports us. Trust me, I deal with them every day. I'm working with them on this event. I'm in London continuously all this week. They support us. They want us to have a successful day. Bring smiles, bring handshakes, bring flags, bring laughter. Let's go, September 13th.
So there you go. I mean, again, I suppose that goes without saying, but of course, this needs to be done, I suppose. The big takeaway points that I got from that one, of course, was, no masks, no alcohol, no violence, and to be fair, not to let sort of any people just jump over go over the line. Now, I do kind of understand how important this is, because if it's going to be as big as everything is being made out to be, which I do have a very, very strong feeling that it is, then, the one thing, if there's a group of people that cause chaos, it'll be front page of news the next day, and already you know what the headline's going to be right off the bat. So, yeah, it is important because there feels like a momentum. It's different to this time last year. This time last year, people were maybe scared a little bit of speaking out due to the whole situation with, political prisoners, Lucy Connolly, Peter Lynch, all of these sorts of individuals that were jailed for sort of voicing their opinion, so to speak. However, fast forward a year, we really have seen a huge amount of progress. I think a lot of people have awakened. A lot of people now want to make a stand. A lot of people want to come out in their numbers and, of course, fight for their freedom of speech, but also fight for their country back. It's been a very, very successful year if you look at it like that and compare it to this time last year. It does feel like there has been a momentum shift. And again, I keep saying this word, but the Overton window has shifted a massive amount. And I think, as I said, the UK is ready for change. And I'm interested to see how it is all going to happen on the 13th of September. We are going to be there. British Stand is going to be there. I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. There we go. Minty the Moose says, I'll be interviewing people all day, so if you see a bloke with a pair of antlers, they could be me. Nice. Love it. Sally's going. I'd be interested to, just whilst we're in the live chat here, maybe I'll do something the day before, but I just want to get a feeling of how many people are actually going here on this live stream. Where are you all going to be coming from? Do let me know down there in the live chat. Where are you going to be coming from? I just want to see some of the cities, the countries even, of where people are coming from. Yeah, type where you're going to be traveling from in the live chat if you are going. Are you attending on the 13th? Let's do a little poll. Let's see what people are saying. I'm interested. Interested to see what the poll says. And Leslie says, I wish I could be there. It's going to be an amazing party for our country. Have fun, laughter, happiness on the 13th of September. Here we go already. So loads of South Wales here in the chat already, straight away. The Welsh are coming. South Wales. Coming from North London. Swindon. Schweiz. South Wales. Look at everyone coming from Wales. There's loads of Welsh people. Jesus. Glasgow. I love that. I love how there's so many people going to be coming from different parts of the country as well. Kent, West London, Bournemouth, Glasgow. A lot of the Scots coming. Good to see. We'll be coming down the road, as they say. We'll be coming down the road. When you hear the sound of the UV... the wrong one. The Tartan Army boys will be coming down the road. Yeah, lots of different people going. Yeah, I've heard about this as well. Check train details. Lots of engineering work being carried out conveniently. Yeah, no, I've seen that actually circulate on sort of social media. People saying that, of course, there is a lot of engineering work with regards to trains. I mean, that's surely planned, isn't it? Yeah, I'll stop singing. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a fair point. To be fair, there's a lot of people that can't make it, you know, a lot of people that can't make it. So, you know, we'll try and do our best for people that can't make it. Sabotage, of course. No, but the thing is as well, I don't know. I have a really weird, you know, ahead of this. I hope there's no trouble that's going to be caused. I don't think there ever is going to be trouble from our side. But I'm talking about lunatics, you know, a large group of people in a place, you know, lunatics. You know what these things can sort of conjure up and attract. And of course, the far left agitators are going to be having a field day, aren't they? They're going to be out. They're being imported in their bus loads. And of course, they're going to be chanting, singing, and all these sorts of things, and making no sense whatsoever. They probably haven't washed since the last one, and they're trying to get extra smelly ahead of this protest. We'll be watching all day. Can't make it due to illness and disability. Keep peaceful and alcohol free. Sorry to hear that, Jace. Just seeing in the live chat here, there's a lot of people that just can't make it due to issues out with themselves, which is also unfortunate. Sounds like a party. It's going to be good. I mean, there's a lot of speakers going there as well. A lot of big name speakers. I personally am looking forward to hearing what Ant Middleton's all about. Sorry, my bell buns are at the door. 2 seconds. I actually ordered them for a little bit later, but 2 seconds. Sorry, bro. Juka. Apologies. Dinner was on the way. Sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, no, there's a lot of big speakers going as well. You know, people that I'm really looking forward to hearing personally myself. I think Ant Middleton is one of those ones that I really can't wait to hear what he's all about. I'm really looking forward to Ava. I'm really looking forward to Tommy. There's going to be a lot of people talking, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all going to be about. Yeah, bao bun. Yes, I did order a bao bun. Nah. I don't use Deliveroo, mate. Don't you worry about me. I don't use Deliveroo. Look into my eyes. I don't use Deliveroo, mate. I promise you. I swear on my life, I don't use Deliveroo. There you go. And Uber Eats for that matter. I promise you. Or Just Eat for that matter either. I'll keep you guessing, but it's none of those. Trust me. I practice what I preach. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, crap. Jordan Peterson will be brilliant. Troops are having a go at me here, guys. I promise you, I don't use Deliveroo, I don't use Uber Eats, and I don't use Just Eat. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not lying. You can tell I'm not lying here. I'm on camera. I promise you. But yeah. Vinny Stevens says, I haven't missed one yet. Exactly. But troops, do let me know your thoughts on the Tommy's message ahead of the 13th. Do let me know your thoughts. Well, do let me know where you're attending from and where you're going to be. Where you're going to be. Yeah, that's the right word. Where you're going to be attending from. Where are you traveling from to get down there? I'm really interested to see how far people are actually traveling to get to London on the 13th. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.